YouTube, what's up? It's B with Be Unstoppable. If you watched my video yesterday, you know that this video is going to show you my personal routine for at night when I take my dentures out and clean my teeth, my denture teeth, and my real teeth. And also, the video is going to be merged together, but I'm going to take another video in the morning when I wake up and do my morning routine to put my dentures in. So, let's get started. Okay, so this is just a setup of everything that I have. These are C-bond wafers. These are actually for the lower denture. I actually found that these worked really well. If you don't need the added cushion or so let's say stickage, because I don't have any other word, these work really good. These are actually trimmed down. They come a lot wider, especially around these edges right here. But these are cool. You put the pink side down. You can see there's, if I can get one, there's a pink side. It's got little pink speckles in it. And the other side is pure white. The white side goes up. And it says to lightly spray or mist to get it wet and kind of dab it down, push it down to where you need it. I'm not wasting money on a spray bottle, so I literally just get my finger wet and just dab all around it. It works just fine. These, you can see my kitty down there. Say hi, itty bitty. These right here are the ones that are actually for the top denture. And they're the same as the bottom ones. They have a complete white side. And then the other side has the pink speckles in it, which I'm guessing is just the adhesive that's in there. But yeah, I don't use those anymore. I'm not throwing them away because they're not necessarily cheap, but I just don't need them. I do use Fixodent. This is just a trial size because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to like it or not. But the travel size, I mean, there's still a very good amount in there. I don't use it all the time. Well, I hadn't used it all the time, but I'm using it every day now. They make a denture cleaning paste. This is Fresh and Bright. It is accepted by the ADA. This cannot be used on your soft liner. It can only be used on the outside acrylic parts. And when you get your full denture, permanent denture, you can use it on all of it. This just gives it a fresher smelling denture, tasting denture. I will talk more about denture mouth in the video after this. And then, of course, you have your denture. I call it a bath. Pop it open. In here is where you store your dentures at. This does come out. You have to make sure that this stays clean. You have to wash it. If you don't, you will get residual residue, and it is a pain in the butt. So, learn from my mistakes. Don't create your own. This is a dental brush. I use this side when I brush my actual denture, the teeth part. This side works, but like, I don't know. The other side does the same thing. You can also use regular toothpaste to clean the inside of your denture with your finger. Don't use a brush. nothing hard or abrasive. It's literally going to mess up your soft liner, and then you're going to be in lots of trouble. So, now I got to take my denture out. Okay, now comes the fun part. To take my denture out. Now, remember, I do have adhesive in here. It is tough to get off because the adhesive is doing its job. If it's not a little hard or rough to get out, then I would say that your adhesive is not working like it should. Hopefully mine won't be too hard to get out because I've been messing with it the last 30 minutes. But, yeah, we'll see. I usually do one side and then I do the other. If I just do one side and just try to pull it down, the soft liner that is inside is going to cause pain on my gum. So you take one finger, go all the way to the back, and push down until you feel it release. And then do the other side. I'm sure you heard, and I sound so weird, I'm sure you heard the little pop. And that was just because the adhesive was so attached right there. Now, I'm going to turn my hot water on so that it gets warm. And I do have adhesive stuck to my gums up here and over here. But it is not on the roof of my mouth, which is a huge plus for me. I don't want to have to dig it off the roof of my mouth. Now, to get this off, use your toothbrush, use your regular toothpaste, brush your teeth, like I brush my real teeth down here. I brush those, and then I will brush where that adhesive is stuck to loosen it up. And then after that, I do my mouthwash. I do Crest Pro Health Multi-Protection Clean Mint. That's what I use. And I'm also going to show you a trick with this to get the adhesive off of your denture. Now, they make cheap mouthwash. This, for instance, this is Dollar General brand. If you want to set your mouth on fire, go ahead and get this, because that's exactly what it does. You can't even hold it in your mouth long enough to do any good. Don't buy this. Do not. Splurge, spend the money, do the Crest or Colgate. So I'm going to brush my teeth and brush some of my gum and do the mouthwash, and I'll be right back. Okay, my teeth have been brushed and all the adhesive is off the top. And I did have one little piece that's stuck that wouldn't come off with the brushing and the mouthwash. I literally just wrap a little bit of toilet paper around my finger and rub it and it comes off, or you can probably use a Q-tip. So now let me show you what the trick is with your dentures and the adhesive and the mouthwash. Okay, and you have to excuse my stink. We rent this house and landlords we won't get into that. Anyway, the water's kind of hot now. But you just want warm water. Turn the light on. And as you can see, there's adhesive stuck here and here. Use the warm water and your finger just to try to loosen it up. You're not going to pull it all off, which is fine. That's where my trick comes in handy. And you'll see how well my trick works. And it's probably somebody who, somebody's probably done it before, but I never knew about it. So, my husband was like, hey, why don't you do this? So, rinse them off. And after you brush them and everything, my pretty little teeth, you can see, let me turn this water off. You can actually see how wide it is now. These spots right here is what is way, way too wide and causing all my issues, especially this over here. And this front, they had to shave this down right here because I'm dripping water. Because it was pushing up under my nostrils. And I don't know if you can see. You see how it's light pink and there's a darker pink on the outside where the gum is? That darker pink is the acrylic. Everything else is stop liner. So if you've seen it in my previous videos, then you know that that's why they can't shave any more off. Because it is super, super thin. Focus a little bit. But yeah, I have a lot of stop liner in there. So anyway, you're going to put your teeth in your bath. In their bath, not your bath. I'm tired. And, I'm trying to dry my hand off. I don't want to get my phone all wet. Take your mouthwash. Pour a little bit in there. I usually pour enough till it gets to the top of, or the bottom, I guess I'd say, of the blue part down there. And then you turn your cold water on. You always fill it with cold water. Not hot. Fill it up. I always set mine on a rag because it never fails. I plop my teeth in there and they get water everywhere. But you might jiggle them around a little bit, kind of mix that stuff in there. And that's all you do. And when you get up in the morning, all that pink stuff will be gone. All the adhesive will have come off. I think the mouthwash just eats at it. And so that's another reason why you have to make sure that your denture bath is always clean. So, that is my nightly routine. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I do for my nightly routine. I do floss every other night. But that's on my real teeth. My husband asked me one time, I had something stuck in the front part of my denture, and he's like, well, can't you just floss it out? No. There's not space in between those teeth at all. It's full acrylic. There's no spaces whatsoever. So, but yeah. That's it for now. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. It's B with B Unstoppable. So, forgive me with the no teeth and the puppy eyes. I'm showing you my morning routine for my dentures and what all I do. So I do brush my teeth again in the morning. And then we'll get I'm not awake yet. Brush my regular teeth and floss them. And now let's get our denture out and I'll show you what I do there. Alright, so you remember from last night, our dentures have been sitting in the bath. Turn the water on just a little bit. Right. And you remember that last night when I took them out, I had adhesive residue on the soft liner. It's gone. See? It really works. I just take little piece of toilet paper and just kind of dry where I'm gonna put. I'm not making dry where I'm gonna put the fix-it-in. I tried to use my little bone holder thing so I didn't have to look all awkward doing this, but of course it's not working. So take our fix-it-in, turn it around this way. Ba-boom. A little bit here. And a little bit here. And that's all I put. Now, put a little bit on this. I'll forget that the lid's not on and squirt it out everywhere. So, just a little bit on each side. And you want to dump this out. Wash it out with hot water because you can see how cloudy it is. And that's from the Crest mouthwash eating off the adhesive. It's not going to eat off your soft liner, it's just the adhesive. So, let's put them in. Alright. So I'm going to put them in and make sure that my front teeth of my denture, can't see because my hand's in the way. Make sure the front teeth of my denture are lined up where they're supposed to be. Because you don't want to get them halfway lined up and then, you know, you walk around and cook your teeth all day. Push up. I usually use my thumbs. Let's see if I can sit it right here. Watch. Use your thumbs. Put it right here. And just push all the way back to the back of your teeth. And you have to hold it literally for like 5 seconds and that's it. And I just go around and make sure everything is pushed up where I want it to be. Because mine is so wide, sometimes my cheeks will get stuck. So I have to make sure they're not stuck. And there we go. I'm ready. Like, that's literally all it takes. I don't know what is going up in my hair this morning. It's doing its own thing. But yeah, don't let any of this scare you. It's just part of the healing process. And it took me hearing that numerous times to actually register it in my head. You know, you may have to stick your fingers in your mouth, grab your cheek and, shake it down. That's just part of it. It's not always going to be this way. It's going to get better. Can't wait for the end result. I had a lady the other day. She stopped me and she goes, "Did you get a new smile?" I said, "Oh, yes, I did." With the biggest smile I could have. I was the first person to actually notice and come to me. Now, I've had other people notice and look at me and like, and they'll ask me something again just so that I will have to speak again and show my teeth. Which to me is just tacky. Don't be tacky. If you think somebody has dentures, ask them. You can learn something from them. They can learn something from you. Not all people in the world are rude and hateful and out to get you. But y'all, I gotta go get breakfast. I'm about to starve. My next video, I'm going to talk about dental mouth. And I'm not sure what else. But it'll be good, I promise you. Y'all remember to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Y'all have a good day.